The anticipation surrounding Fujifilm's upcoming X-E5 has stirred the photography and videography community like few releases in recent memory. For years, Fujifilm has nurtured a loyal base of creatives who value retro-inspired aesthetics, film-like color profiles, and a lightweight yet powerful setup, and the X-E5 promises to take all of that to a whole new level. With fresh leaks fueling the fire, this next-generation mirrorless camera might just redefine what we expect from compact, travel-friendly systems. The most attention-grabbing revelation is undoubtedly the new sensor. Leaks point to a 40.2-megapixel APS-C X-Trans CMOS 5 sensor, which marks the highest resolution the X-E series has ever seen. To truly grasp the jump, it's important to remember that its predecessor, the X-E4, came with a respectable 26.1-megapixel sensor, delivering sharp and crisp imagery. But crossing the 40-megapixel threshold brings a new level of detail, images that carry richer textures, greater cropping flexibility, and more data to work with in editing. It's not just about having more pixels, it's about what you can do with them. Pairing this sensor with the powerful X processor 5 also seen in Fujifilm's flagship models like the X-T5 and X-H2 ushers in blazing fast data processing. Expect lightning quick write speeds, improved tonal gradation, better noise handling in low light, and noticeably more accurate color reproduction. That last point might get even more exciting, as insiders are hinting that Fujifilm is considering integrating Hasselblad's renowned natural color solution. If true, this would be a monumental shift in how Fujifilm cameras render color. Already known for their film simulations that mimic the look of analog classics, Fujifilm pairing with Hasselblad-level color science could result in jaw-dropping portraits, lifelike landscapes, and product photography that leaps off the screen. The autofocus system is another department where big gains are expected. One of the common critiques of the X-E4 was its limited and sometimes hesitant autofocus, especially under challenging conditions. The X-E5 is rumored to deliver a hybrid autofocus setup with an impressive 294 focus points. This isn't just a numbers game. More focus points mean greater frame coverage, more precise subject tracking, and smoother eye and face detection. Add an AI-driven subject recognition, and suddenly the X-E5 isn't just good at locking onto faces. It can identify animals, birds, cars, and even motorcycles. For users who shoot in dynamic environments, think street photographers, sports shooters, wildlife observers, or even parents trying to photograph energetic children, this upgrade could be a game changer. And then comes what many have long wished for: in-body image stabilization. The lack of IBIS in the X-E4 was a deal-breaker for some, particularly for those who film handheld or shoot in low light. But the X-E5 is expected to deliver 5-axis stabilization, offering up to 7 stops of compensation. This means that whether you're capturing video while walking or photographing dimly lit interiors without a tripod, you can now count on sharper images and smoother footage, all without relying on lens stabilization or bulky rigs. Speed is also on the rise. With the electronic shutter, the X-E5 may be capable of firing off 20 frames per second, while the mechanical shutter offers around 15 FPS. That's nearly triple what the X-E4 could manage. For action-oriented photography, whether it's athletes in motion or fleeting moments on the street, that responsiveness makes all the difference between a missed opportunity and a captured masterpiece. Video creators aren't left out either. The X-E5 isn't just shaping up to be a stills camera. It's being positioned as a legitimate video tool. Expect 4K recording at 60 fps, perfect for high-quality content creation, from interviews and documentaries to travel vlogs and cinematic sequences. It's also likely to support full HD recording at a jaw-dropping 240 frames per second, opening the door to ultra-slow motion shots that highlight every tiny movement in mesmerizing detail. Add to that Fujifilm's F-Log flat profile for color grading, and filmmakers get more flexibility in post-production. Of course, the ever-popular film simulations will be available in video mode too, enabling users to achieve beautiful, stylized visuals straight out of the camera. Aesthetically, the X-E5 stays true to the X-E lineage. It continues with the beloved rangefinder-inspired design that merges vintage charm with modern utility. The camera is expected to get a durability boost via a magnesium alloy chassis and, for the first time in this series, some level of weather resistance. While the body weight is reportedly increasing slightly from 364 grams in the X-E4 to around 450 grams, it's a reasonable trade-off for improved ruggedness. It still remains one of the lightest and most compact mirrorless cameras in its class, perfect for travel, street photography, or day-long shoots. Connectivity is getting a serious overhaul, too. Dual-band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth will likely provide faster wireless file transfer and reliable remote shooting. USB-C will handle charging and data transfer duties more efficiently, and there's a strong possibility that an HDMI port will be included for external monitors, something vloggers and video professionals will truly appreciate. Perhaps one of the most underrated but significant upgrades is the addition of dual SD card slots, a feature sorely missing in the X-E4. Supporting UHS 2 speeds, these dual slots mean you can set up redundant backups while shooting, separate file formats for easier post-processing, or simply double your capacity for long shoots. It's a feature that pros often consider non-negotiable, and its inclusion here moves the X-E5 squarely into semi-professional territory. So what about availability and cost? According to current speculation, we could see the X-E5 hit shelves in late 2025, with a price tag likely falling between $1,000 and $1,200. Yes, it's a bit more than the X-E4's launch price, but considering the leap in sensor quality, added IBIS, dual card slots, and video prowess, the bump is entirely justifiable. It's a camera clearly built not just for enthusiasts, but also for professionals looking for a lighter second body or a discreet option for location shoots. In the bigger picture, the X-E5 isn't arriving in isolation. Fujifilm's rumored X-T6 flagship model is also looming on the horizon, expected to deliver its own 4OMP sensor, advanced 6K video, a fully articulating screen, and potentially even a global shutter. The X-T6 might be the go-to for hybrid shooters who want it all, but for users prioritizing compactness and a classic shooting experience, the X-E5 still holds massive appeal. It brings many of the same features into a more portable, street-smart package without compromising on quality or performance. What makes the X-E5 truly compelling is how seamlessly it straddles the line between nostalgia and innovation. It's not just a throwback to analog glory days with dials and leatherette, it's a full-fledged modern machine under the hood. For Fujifilm users already invested in the ecosystem, it's shaping up to be an irresistible upgrade. For newcomers, it could be the ideal gateway into a camera world that values both beauty and brains. With an expanding lens lineup, a commitment to color excellence, and firmware support that Fujifilm is known for, the X-E5 isn't just a new camera, it's an evolution. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a passionate hobbyist, this release is something to keep on your radar. And as the launch date approaches, one thing's certain: the X-E5 isn't just riding on the coattails of Fujifilm's success, it's carving its own path, and it's doing so with confidence, style, and a serious upgrade in every department that counts.